Blessings and peace, beloved. And welcome to all beings who are gathered here to bring your love, your guidance, your power, your clarity, to assist within the processes of the evolution of the soul. There comes a time within the succession of human lives where the being desires to come into a place of total responsibility, where the higher self has decided this is the lifetime to remember what is within the depths, how the soul has accumulated vast wealth of experience, of understanding, where the soul is resourced in the depths and is like a wonderful library that can be accessed. In such a life, the being is primed by the higher self and is drawn towards working with those of higher consciousness who are always available on the inner plane, who see the light shining as the heart opens in prayer and calls for assistance. As the being awakens to this soul depth that is within, energies move within the emotional, the physical, within the mental bodies. It is like watching the earth quake. It is like watching the seas rise and fall. These movements of the soul that happen from within. To us who work with you on the inner plane, we see these movements in just such a way as you see the movements of nature, of the weather. We see your heart bursting open. We see the tears waiting like great lakes of potential. We see the rage that lays in unexploded volcanic immanence within you. We see the power that is the fire waiting to come forth as inspiration, as creativity, as the sheer power of your primal life force, ready to be released into your life. We see the fear that stops you from movement. We see the impaction from past memories stuck and trapped within you. We know, as you open your heart, everything is revealed on the inner plane. It may be hard for you to see, but for us, we who work with you on the inside, beloved, your higher self has already had the dialogue, has already said to us before you came, be ready, I will do my best. Be ready to hold me, be ready to help me, and we are. We are here. We, the spirit beings, at many different levels, we are here to hold you in the heart, inside your body, physical, allies of process, of instinct, of deep physicality, and within the mind, with bright light, we shine to bring you that revelation from within, to help you to access your own memory, your own higher self, your own pathway to the divine source. And so, as I call today to that higher self within you, I remind you first and foremost of all the help that is available to you as you open up your heart, as you become aware that you are so much more than just body, physical, that you are so much more even than your astral body, your emotions, that you are so much more than your mind and your mental thought forms, that you are the living spirit within. Above all, we call to you to open to these concepts of the vastness of the potential, to allow yourself to receive from within, to open your heart, to open your mind, and to allow the energies of the guides to enter in, to allow the energy of the ascended beings who are all love, of the angelic and archangelic beings who bring the divine vibration into your auric field. Above all, open to us, beloved. It seems a strange word to say we are the greatest tool of your evolution. Really, the tool is your opening, your ability to use your light body to realize that you are made of light, that you are not limited in truth within, and everything is coming from within. So allow yourself to relax and open up as we bring forward to you an understanding of some of the ways we propose to work with you. Above all, dearly beloved, this is your work. This is your choice. This is something you have already decided deep within yourself. For this is a deep work. This is a work of personal transformation, of your volition, of the engagement of your will to enter deep into places of unconsciousness within you. Places that may have lain dormant for lifetimes will come forward and declare themselves. They may feel very negative, even monstrous. You may hate these places within you. You may have always hated them and never have looked at them ever before. This may have been going on, as we say, for many lifetimes. When you decide that you want to break through these resistances, these obstructions that prevent you, that in some way hold you down, hold you back, entrap you, disillusion you, take you away from what you know to be true. As you make that decision, realize there will be many times you will think to yourself, this is almost beyond what I can cope with. Because you are going beyond in this work. You are opening up to a part of yourself that, though it is always there, always available, has clearly not been used yet. For it is those places where the pain is, where the hurt, where the fear, where the rage. It is those places where the guilt is, where the shame, the blame sits stuck in the dark. It is those places that above all in this work we need to unlock, to penetrate. We need to go where before you may have feared to tread. And so we go carefully, we go slowly. We build up your strength, beloved, like an adventurer into the deep, dark jungle. We make sure your guardians are very close to you, that you know they are close to you. We make sure that you have contact with your guides and helpers, your allies, that you have built enough muscle of opening and expansion, that you have a certain strength within yourself, and that you have built up enough self-love to take into the places that are atrophied in fear, in hatred, or in loss, in guilt, in shame, mortification, self-denial, grief, rage. Inasmuch as the human soul can hold the entirety of the divine presence, showing the vastness of that potential, that multidimensional, multicolored potential. Equally, the human soul can dive to the depths of the most terrifying despair and loss. The human soul can become lost, or aspects can become lost. Sometimes within you, you will just become aware, like a taste or a color or a vibration, and you will simply know, I can't go there. I can't touch that. And so you will avoid it. But sometimes you will be so close that it will touch you, whether you like it or not. And so you will be experiencing some of this, perhaps without wanting it. There is unconsciousness that invades into consciousness. You will know, though, whether this work is right for you. If these words that I speak right now are having the effect of making you excited. Like the explorer who is being explained all the difficulties he might encounter upon his journey, but he is not deterred. He gets more excited. For of course he must know the dangers. Of course he must know when the bad weather comes what to do, what to wear. Of course he must know which wild animals might be his allies and which he must guard himself against. And so it is within you, beloved. Yes, a deep journey awaits you. And we are here to help you. But it is your courage, it is your power, it is your determination that will lift you up onto the path where you can feel our presence. We can say we are present. We can shout it to the mountaintops. But it is your determination to feel our presence that will make us into those tools of which I speak, where we can truly become functional within your spiritual journey. Likewise, any of the methods or the journeys, the meditations that we can offer you, it is you who make them useful. It is by using them, by doing them, by practicing, by putting into motion these energies of which we speak. That is when we can say then you have a working tool kit that you know when you feel like this, you can do that. And when you feel like that, you can do this. Getting to know what it takes to move the energy that is going to roll around inside you like a vast ocean, rising as you call forward. The energy of your emotional body, and it rises and lurches and wants to come out. What are you going to do? Yes, you can push it back down like you probably have done so far, but then it will block the passages of what is trying to come forward from deeper, from within those obstructions, those old fears, those old pains, memories, trauma. And the consequent loss, grief, rage that ensues as the soul carries bravely on its journey from lifetime to lifetime. For oh yes, beloved, you are brave. You are brave just to be in a body upon the earth. You are brave. You are courageous. You have within you vast amounts of determination already. And so, the first prerequisite to do this work is that you truly understand. It is a work of love. It is the embodiment of the power of love. The calling in of the power of light of your higher self, of the connection to the divine source, bringing all of that energy into your mind, into your heart, into your body, and going to meet and discover aspects of yourself that are hidden through fear, through loss, through trauma. It is a work of bringing love into the dark, light into the dark, of bringing love to the fear, of bringing the power of love to dismantle the stranglehold of fear, disappointment, loss, abandonment. This requires that you become extremely interested in yourself, passionately interested in what is happening inside your mind, your heart, and your body. Every pain, physical, emotional, or mental, every discomfort, all of it becomes the vocabulary of your deep understanding. And you learn to discern, to listen, to hear the voice of that pain and what it is trying to tell you. You realize that there are so many voices speaking inside you. You have to relax your body. You have to open to your light body, to the beings who are communicating into your light body from within you. Beings that are also within your own psyche, beings who are within your deep inner family, held in attitudes, sometimes traumatic attitudes, old wounds, what somebody said when you were a small child, being struck, being abused, when you are too small to defend yourself. All kinds of ways in which you hold distress within your body, heart, and mind, and where you need to bring the love, the presence, the power of your highest self and of the divine presence and of all your guides to hold you safe while you undo that place of pain. And while you are engaged in that process, you will find that within your life, these energies will repercuss. They will bounce out. They will create situations, and you have to become aware that this work is not just confined to a nice, neat meditation. It is going to have effect in your life, in your relationships, that you will have to be permanently aware. It's not just a pastime, a part-time pastime. It is a full-time, whole-time, whole soul experience that you enter in. It is wonderful, and it is awesome, and it is also entirely demanding of all your attention, because it is the path of self-initiation. It is the moving forward to connect with your God, Goddess self. It is a great thing, not a small thing. It is a big step for your soul. And this is the right time, for within your world, a great quantum leap is about to happen within the whole of humanity. When I say that, I don't mean tomorrow, next week. I mean in this epoch, and ongoingly for the next vast amount of time. Understand that as you do this work, you will be able to become the channels for others to do the work. You will be lifting up not just yourself, your family, those close to you, those in deep relationship with you, but those in your community also. And as the community lifts up, the whole human race lifts up, beloved. So much is possible. You have dreamed of it. Know that your dreams are also visions. This is the work of evolution of the whole human race. And when you look around you and you see those who are engaged in the opposite, do not be distracted. Know that that is also true. That you are joining a special vibration of the human soul that is going forward and will lead the rest. And so it is important for you to understand that there is not one single emotion or situation or lifetime that is not important for you to bring back to you and understand, for you to heal and integrate. For within every experience is an important teaching for you to reveal. Sometimes the most negative, the most traumatic lives can give you the greatest teaching. And that is why that trauma or that memory might be stuck, unlocked within you. Might be stuck, in that sense, unopened within you. Locked down. It is important for you to realize that everything you need is right here and now. By doing journeys to connect with your higher self, by opening your centers, by expanding your light body, by coming to love the places where a part of you has become locked in, afraid, disabled, paralyzed, terrified. By allowing your rage to flow, creating opportunities with the elemental beings of earth, air, fire, and water to let your wild primal self have expression, creating special rituals and ceremonies for a wildness to come out of your body. Understanding that wildness, that primal root center, is as spiritual as that crown center, multicolored rainbow light. Because for your earth life, you need that primal power. You need your root center to be grounded within the earth reality. You need your senses to be attuned to all the elements. You need every part of you in a life where you are going to bring the God force into your physical body. And so, start very simply with your breathing, your feelings, with your senses, with relaxing your body and opening your centers. Start to become aware of your guides and helpers, of the light beings who are all around you. Energize your centers so that you can feel both your root and your crown and all the centers in between swirling, working, energizing your physical body, your heart, your emotional body, and bringing energy to your mind and your thought forms. Understand, stretch, reach to the stars. Understand that you are connected on a grid of light that goes all the way out into the universe. Make use of those pathways of light and feel the energies coming to you. Visualize. Activate your brow center, your spiritual eye, by exercising it, by imagining everything we say to you. When we bring you a journey, use your third eye. You won't be able perhaps to see straight away, but you will learn to see. When we ask you to open your heart, feel love. Remember someone that you love dearly. Find ways to apply the exercises to your daily practice of your life. This is a living practice. These are tools for your becoming, for your being, for you to walk the earth and feel different and feel empowered and very well within yourself, having sourced within the love that you so often might seek outside of yourself, in another. In a gaze of loving approval from another, you seek that which you need from within yourself. Know that your emotions can lead you to deep memories that come from other lives, where something may be still trying to call you back to a place where a part of your soul is struggling to come back to you. But know that although that sounds very dramatic, it is actually very natural. Your soul is always trying to integrate, beloved. This is the most natural work in truth in the whole world. This is what you needed to be taught as a child, as a young person. And more young people will avail themselves of these simple truths. Within you is a wholeness. Within you is a deep knowledge. Inside you, you know truth. In all human beings, there is the potential to recreate the pathways to enlightenment. Enlightenment is where you understand you are the God, Goddess within, where there is no separation. Between you and anyone else. Where you are so in tune and in harmony with the universe that you want for nothing. You are at peace. You are in abundance. You are in love. And you are in complete harmonious communication with all your surroundings, so that the earth itself will benefit from this rising consciousness that will never do any harm to any being. And so as you go forward upon your path, we call for the total protection around you, for the light to surround you, for you to be receiving of the divine presence that protects you at all times. For you to feel the love that we bring forward in the depths of your heart. May the living spirit that is within all things bring the confidence within you, the courage, the determination, and the certainty to go forward upon your own path of self-initiation, self-discovery, and of an awakening that will give you complete access to your personal power, to love and joy, peace and deep understanding that is beyond the mind. Blessings and peace.